What's that?
There's no bad rum.
That's Captain Morgan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's for you, bro.
Spicy rum.
That's for you.
Yeah, Mount Bay was in there.
Yeah. Dark rum. That's for you.
So Pete, when you get ahead of us and you find another yacht club, get one with a building first on a lake. And then we can all join without the hassle. Okay?
Make those arrangements.
Yeah,
Please.
okay.
You get a
Please.
big dock, so you put a lot of minuets there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it'll be minuet only. I got
That's right, that's right.
But they look better moored out, all right? Well, all those. I mean,
That's
especially
true,
those.
that's true.
those,
Better moored out. Yeah.
Instead of at a dock, you know.
Right.
or kind of-
So
Yeah.
a big porch to sit and look at them.
Yeah, when I used to
There you go.
cruise, the best thing at night when I finished sailing is hanging at an anchor, swinging at an anchor in the middle.
Yes, yes, yep.
Well, when you're rowing into shore, if you don't turn around to look back at your boat, get rid of it.
Yeah, right.
That's right. That's a good.
Words of wisdom.
Same with airplanes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And motorcycles?
Yeah.
And women.
Oh.
And men too, maybe?
Yeah, they're different. You a fad no matter what.
Okay.
If you're rowing into shore.
Nobody looks back at you.
Did you ever have a motorcycle, Peter?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yes.
Did you ever have a
Rowing into
motorcycle?
shore, you
Yeah,
should
I-
automatically
You
leave
wonder
it
if
at your boat.
Five, I
must
think,
be
five.
staring at his boat
last
unless
one
you go
When Christian was going
Direction
in,
you're
they
rowing,
get
you're
rid
going
of it.
towards
Yeah.
shore, your back is towards
Yeah.
shore.
regardless of what
650
direction you're
cal
going,
size.
because you're always going away
Facing your
from the
boat.
center point.
That's
so-
right. I guess I can't
So if
see.
you're not looking at your boat,
There's no place to put my boat.
yeah, so
What the hell?
you're going in the wrong
Just go to your spot.
No, I
Means you're
don't.
rolling backwards.
Ever since, it's funny, we had, in November, we had the 2 stories back to back and
Yeah.
lost power like twice in
Yeah.
7 days.
Yeah,
And
a
I'm
lot
like,
of
oh,
power
I
outs, yeah.
can't work here. But then we never lost, except that one time in 27, that tree came across 27.
Does anybody here have Spectrum?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is it working right lately?
yeah.
Yes.
Ours is
No,
cutting
it's
out
off and
all
on.
the day.
We seem to be losing it from about 8 to 1.
yeah, it's not working right.
You can't watch Ellen anymore?
We're rolling
Can't find the
backwards.
server.
I'm glad it's not just me then.
No, that's
So
because
what
I'm going to
is-
give them a. We
As long
ought
as you
to all
don't
give
miss
them a
Dancing
call.
with
Yeah.
Stars.
It could be the tower,
They're
We
doing
all have the
something.
same
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah.
No.
It's not a
but
power.
not on the mountain.
Oh.
They've had a lot of issues this
No,
year.
they do. They're the worst company I ever dealt with.
Oh, you work with?
Well, we had them over on Hathaway,
Yeah,
and they took over. I can't remember who the other one was, but boy,
Adelphia.
it was, we had to do the seasonal thing because of the rental. It
Yeah.
would take Lynn and I would be on the phone for 2 days straight before we could get the modem to work. I'm still the same one. All they had to do was ping it and turn it on. But
I put in I've got a good sound system and I switched over to using a streamer and a high-end stuff and decks and all that, and it wasn't working, and I called up Spectrum and they sent out a young guy and he completely reinstalled everything from the pole into the house. Beautiful job, checked everything, it was fine. Still didn't work. I called up Spectrum, they sent
it's at
out
the head
his
end.
boss, who was a really nice gal. She was a working girl. She had on denim overalls, and she probably spent 3 hours, 4 hours at our
Just
house.
coming in late. This is not the.
You
We're
gotta get all
talking
this stuff on
about.
the side.
We're talking about a union
you talking
working
about?
girl.
Working girl.
Well, she was smart, and she reviewed everything she said everything he did is perfect. It's you got a problem with your system, and she proved it to me, and it was. I had to get a different device, but they went way overboard
They're good when you call them in. They seem to do a good job.
getting them to something
Yeah,
else.
Yeah, right. She must have just liked you, Peter.
Yeah.
She just
Well,
said,
Well,
Hillary was
he's a
there.
charmer. Come on.
Hillary was
He's
there,
just
too.
talking.
Maybe she liked Hillary.
So Peter, who used to win between you and Peter when you were chasing the girls?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Peter's been
man.
giving us a
Different
different
girls.
story.
You're looking at the trophy. So
I chased Hillary back in those days.
Yeah. I heard you couldn't catch her though. She
No,
was too
she's so
fast.
Yeah. She's a great roller skater.
Oh,
good
wow.
water skier too.
That's true.
Yeah,
Hillary was
water
a great
skier.
water skier.
You missed out.
We used to. Our biggest problem was how to scam gas.
Oh, how do you scam gas?
Well, any way
Oh,
we
when you
could,
ski
because
all day
all we
long,
wanted
you
to
use
do
up
was
a lot
water
of
ski
gas.
24
Oh, I
hours a
see.
day.
From the boat for the boat.
Yeah,
for
the
Scam
boat.
gas.
For the
Yeah.
boat.
Like, did you
And
know
so-
where all the other parents had?
Well, his
empty-
father
full
had a
gas
charge
cans
account for
everywhere?
a lot of years
Yeah.
down
Jeez.
at the marina, but then
Nice.
that dried up at some point, so we had
Well,
to get more clever.
Yeah.
$500 of
Yeah.
charges or something.
500?
So we had a sign.
Thousands.
Really? That's scamming.
Yeah.
Our biggest problem was burning gas.
All right,
And we
well-
had to, Jackie and Peter and I had this skiing agreement where we'd ski in what we call Hatchway Cove. And you got 3 turns around the cove. And then it was the next person's, because we were very competitive with
Yeah.
each other.
Pete said he was the best one, though, not you. He said he was
Yeah,
better.
Peter was the best skier. He was, really.
I beg your pardon?
But Peter McManus was the better
I knew I'd
skier.
get this one.
Thank you, Laura.
If you fell, you forfeited your turn to the next person.
Oh, really? So you didn't get to complete twice around then?
No.
But we never fell.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Never fell.
rarely,
You guys, who could lay the shoulder down?
And this is
Yeah.
the famous story is our first pair of
McManus,
water
right?
skis where we had a old town canvas covered square end canoe basically,
Yeah.
but it was more than a canoe, and it had a 5-horse Monkey Ward motor on it, Montgomery Ward.
Montgomery Ward.
No shift mechanism. You had to spin the motor around.
Yeah, right.
And we made a
Go
pair
back.
of skis by taking 2 tongue and groove pine boards and nailing sneakers to them.
Oh my God.
Really?
And that's what we water skied.
Did you get up on that?
Yeah.
Well, we weighed
Oh, this is
probably
when you were
30
really-
pounds.
Did you have the tongues on the inside or the outside?
I don't
I would put the
remember.
tongues on the inside so you'd have that edging.
Yeah.
Well, you had to bend the nails over when they went
Oh,
through.
right.
They were less than stable, but they were real long.
So how old were you when you actually got skis?
Well, that was shortly thereafter.
Yeah, it must have been pretty close after.
The
Yeah.
Cypress Gardens.
Yeah.
You got?
I think we were like maybe 7 or 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you guys ever do a pyramid?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
heard
Oh,
This was
really?
step ladders.
Wow.
And
I heard that you guys did pyramids. I can't believe that.
there isn't much we
Yeah.
didn't do.
Did you really do that?
No, we didn't.
I didn't think so.
I heard you
lawn
guys did
chair. Did you
pyramids.
do a lawn chair?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Had to do a
And
lawn
shoe
chair.
skis.
Yeah, we had shoe skis.
Shoe skis, and then tricksters was the big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you? I'm sure you maybe you two did it, but Dickie Beck on a 3-foot diameter piece of circular plywood
So,
Right.
so
behind a 15-horse motorboat and a 6-foot step ladder.
Yeah, we did that.
He would start off on his knees, put it up, climb up, and get on the top step,
Yeah.
spin around, do 360s.
Well, our
And you guys were doing that with him way back.
the
in day.
nature of our competition was such
It's
that
incredible.
it was like we go from Hatchway down to the village, and the prestige of going to the village was actually who ran the boat in and out of the stream. When you were out on the lake, it didn't count as manning the helm.
Yeah.
It was going in the stream or out the stream was the prestige time. So we'd always be jockeying as to who got that position.
Did you ever water ski in the stream?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Around the
yeah.
cans.
Yeah.
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 That's before they banned it all, right? You guys
Yeah.
were in there?
Right.
Yeah.
Because like,
They used to be
And ski
cans.
belts are, you know.
Oh, yeah. That would
Oh,
never
you remember
fly
when?
off.
Yeah, came. That was
because Gail Rizzo said she used to water ski in the stream years ago when she was a kid.
Everybody
Yeah.
used to do
Yeah,
that.
we used to go down the whole length.
We
of the
lived
lake.
to water ski. That's
Yeah.
how it was. And chase girls. And
Yeah.
drink beer.
Yeah.
And get in trouble.
And then repeat.
They're all the same.
And then get up and do it again the next day. We lived in what was called the cesspool.
Why is that?
Because we lived in it.
Whose house did you live
It
in?
was my grandmother's camp, and it was at the far end of the garage, which was as far away from the adults as you could get. And they didn't want to see us, and
Is
we
that
didn't
down
want
the
to
north
see
end of the
them.
lake, or is it?
You know where Jack Shelton
Oh yeah, yeah.
At
no,
Hatchway,
yeah.
where I
Oh
was
yeah,
talking.
yeah, yeah.
and that field.
Yeah.
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 How many camps were there back then?
How many buildings?
Well, my grandmother, camp was a nice camp.
Really?
Hatchway
Yeah.
and,
Yeah, it was Hatchway, the main building.
Yeah, but you
Then there was
actually,
the sex shack.
yeah.
And then there was the
Sex
garage.
shack.
And then you actually
Well, I'll
got
start with that one.
Buckley's in there.
Yeah, Buckley's.
Yeah, and Buckley's.
This is
And
one
Buckley's,
time.
yeah. Now Jacko, our grandmother owned all that end of the cove, but at the end of World War II, when her son Peter was killed in Saipan, who we're named after, she sold Joe Buckley, Joe and Mary Buckley, the camp that is now my brother's camp, saying that she meant that for Peter. I think it was just that she wanted the money.
Right.
And
Who inherited the sex camp though? It's like, you
the sex shack.
It's still there.
The sex shack.
It wasn't called.
It got morphed
That
into
was
my
a
mother's
sleeping
camp.
cabin.
It wasn't called.
Still a
the
lot of initials
Fornicatorium?
carved in there.
Yeah, it was the sex shack.
Oh, well, that's good. You had a segregated place.
It
for
usually
that
had
only, so-
young women in it.
Hopefully.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully, right?
Better than the
Hopeful.
alternative.
More hopeful than otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Sounds like a fun
We-
place to grow up, by the way.
We would be with my grandmother in the summer, and there'd be no other adult supervision,
Oh, dear.
and she would want her
Her nan.